What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Plantwitpete.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Pete. Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related that tickles your fancy. Won't you find that subscribe button and beat the hell up? You know, hey, join the family. Yeah. Alright, guys, on today's video, quick, like super uber quick. You know my, okay. Alright, so let's jump to the video first. Yeah, on today's video, you guys, we are doing the houseplant of the month / year. Alright, no, we did the month already, I think. Yeah, this is just the year. The entire year, all 12 months, okay? All 12 months. Now, I don't know what the noise you're probably hearing because it's like uber quiet out here. It is currently dark. Today was hot, like stupid hot to be winter. Whatever, not whatever, because next week they're talking about snow. Anyway, houseplant of the year, you guys. Now, this was a tough one because there are so many plants. Maybe have like 300 and, don't quote me. Let's go with 300. That's good. And that's just, I don't even say no less than 300. No less than 300. All right. But what I do is I watch my plants, kind of like the house plant of the month throughout the year. I watch my plants and keep an eye on them, see who's been doing good, who's been doing great, who's been outstanding. I decided to do my house plants of the year. Maybe I've been doing this about 4 years now, 3-4 years-ish, every year. I decided to do this because, like I said, I have way more plants in my collection, and I'm like, well, why am I giving everybody praise when you have 1 or 2 plants? I'm sorry, y'all, my epi is moving, meaning the top is heavier and my securing is not secure. But I watch my plants and it's like, well, you got 3,000 plants, Pete. You can't choose just one. Why are we giving everybody the spotlight? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay. And then I was like, well, maybe I can do like the house plant of the year. And guess what, guys? 365, we're back. Now, quick. I decided to wait till the very, as you can see, very last minute. This video might come out like at 11:59 tonight. You know, it could technically, well, no, it has to come out today or tonight because it won't make sense of the year when 25 comes. So, yeah, it was kind of hard because I have plants that I've been waiting. I was going to do my first house plants with the S of the year because it's like, y'all, it's so much. It is so much. If you've been along and following the journey with me, give me a follow, you guys, on Instagram if you haven't. That's plant_man_Pete. I do that every time. It should be down in the description box below. Also, the link for my Facebook as well. But if you've been following me, you guys, sorry, I'm trying to look at the time and see how much I've been timing. My philodendrons, I'm going to do a separate video. All of my OGs have flowered, except for maybe no less than, I don't know, but it's one shocked me. We talked about it. That one shocked me. I have maybe about 1, 2, 3. I have about 6, 7, 8, maybe 7 or 8 that I would love to flower, but I know they're not going to flower because those are mother plants, and as long as you're cutting, the flowering potential is there, but you're not going to get it as long as you keep cutting. And a lot of you guys do receive my bigger top cuttings, which is what they're for. However, the ones that I don't cut, they're blooming like hell, or have been blooming. This here, Tortum, is still Tortum. Can you see that sticky fluorescence? I would lick it, but let's go ahead and jump into 2024 houseplant of the month now. Another thing that what's the word when you're looking for, when you have the criteria? Boom. The other criteria is that you have to have been within my collection at least. Now, it used to be 6 months. It used to be 6 months, but I moved it to 3. I moved it to 3, and even within that time, you can be for 3 months and be the best plant in the world, and then here comes the 9th month, and all hell breaks loose. You're out of the running, right? Well, unless, well, no, you're out of the running for the year. I mean, you still can pop up for a house plant of the month because you decided to get better. But anyway, this year house plant of the month, you guys, is the Begonia of the year. It's a Begonia. I don't think a Begonia had ever made this here list before. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure. I'm like 0% sure. I'm 100%. I'm 99.8% sure that a Begonia has never made this list before. I don't know why. I do know why. There's a lot of more other. There's that thing I like to do. There's a lot of more other plants that did make the list before this here Begonia, but this is a never have I ever Begonia, right? This is like almost a one of a kind type of Begonia. But this here, I thought it was in the far back. I was going to be upset. All right. We also have a Begonia collection video, which you guys will be seeing next year, however that goes. All right, guys, this is my Begonia ferox. Now that's what's wrong with it. One, it could just be, there we go. Oh my goodness, y'all see how much she has grown? Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, come on. And she's still doing what she needs to do. Now, when I got this here plant, I can look at what leaves I got it. It was like 6, the ones that look like that. All right, yeah. And ever since, she's a crawler. She is a crawler. Now, most of my, I don't know. And I think, what was that? I thought it was a spider. A lot of my begonias, yeah. A lot of my begonia rhizomes, I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I don't think all rhizomes crawl, but I do know for a fact that this one has yet to jump out of its pot. All right, any of my other ones, they tend to definitely jump out the pot and go upwards. This one, no, she's steady crawling, which I don't know how long I'm going to keep this. Now, if you do know, I do have some crawling, well, they're not pots. I mean, they're containers that I turned into pots, but it'll definitely work for this here girl. I just really wanted to make sure that she's a crawler before I go and try to turn her into something that she don't want to be. I ain't got the time for it, you know, kind of like that. We don't want to talk about that philodendron, but y'all, look at this. Now, I got this for the Duke sorry about the car, from the Begonia Bologna. Yeah, that one, which is okay, whatever. They say these things, there's like a big difference. They're like, maybe the spikes don't have hairs on it. Maybe it's not as hairy, but from what I can see, there's hair everywhere. It's not really that important that, I mean, well, even all of my bumpies, they have hair. So it's a hairy one too, you know, but yeah, guys, she's growing. I'm loving her. As you can see, she's in a 6-inch self-watering pot. These here pots are your average, I would say, Costa Farm pots that you do get. So there was something Costa Farm related in here, and a lot of these here pots, you guys, I just go to Lowe's for the clearance to achieve these here pots, so I don't have to pay a full $20 for a pot. This is really what I'm paying for. You know, it's not the plant, it's the pot, because they carry plants that I don't have currently, but this is not in this location, so I'm not worried about that. So I have to go to the Lowe's and go to the clearance, and I can technically, depending on how long they've been there, but like the cheapest, not the cheapest, the highest is going to pay is like $10. I paid, I think, maybe $7, close to maybe $4. Again, depending on how long it's been there, how bad the plant looks, and just depends on the employee as well. But if you don't have one of these, you guys, they're not, depending on your pricing. All right, for me, cheap is $20. So I can't say it's fairly cheap. It's fairly affordable. I mean, I think these were like $40-ish dollars, and I think the Bologna is a little bit more, and I haven't seen any smaller ones. They do come in good sizes, which I would prefer buying begonias in good sizes, especially if they're like fully rooted, top cuttings and things of that. But starting off a baby would be a little sketchy. I don't want to say I would never do it, but I'm not out here in the nurseries, you guys, looking for a baby begonia. But give these girls plenty of water, girls or guys, whatever you want to call it. All mines are girls. Give these girls some good watering, some good. This here looks good. This is the biggest leaf, right? Yep, this is the biggest leaf. She is just, I'm so glad I ain't got to worry about water leaking. Yeah, we'll talk about that begonia when we get to that begonia video. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want, it's so bad that I just want to throw the whole begonia away. But we're not talking about that at this point. She's doing, oh, this thing is like, it looks like a whole cotton swab. Can you guys see that? Maybe like, yeah, those things are like crazy hair. But I do love the bumpies, which is why I got it. Like, none of my begonias are like this. Not a now one. I mean, to this extreme. I think my crisscross maybe is a little corrugated. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, which is why I got the crisscross. Well, and then also my crystalline as well. A little corrugated, but that's like a dark green. But guys, get you one of these. Give them some good lighting. And I wouldn't go anything as to direct light, even though I'm pretty sure it can adjust to direct lighting. But you're gonna mess your plant up before it gets adjusted. I mean, unless you're just, just don't care. But give them some good bright light, you guys. Humidity wise, I can say I can agree with the humidity just simply because it's growing out here in a yearly humid situation. So I can say that giving these girls humidity won't hurt them at all. Good reservoir. Do you need water? Don't. Okay. She ain't dry. She ain't thirsty. Y'all see that little bit in there? What a little bit at? Wrong way, Pete. There you go. So she ain't like, she ain't like thirsty, but she there. And I keep it there so I don't miss waterings. You can't overwater these things. How do you overwater a self-watering situation? I keep telling myself, and I did it. Y'all hear about it, but get you one of these. They're fairly affordable. All right, fairly affordable. I technically don't need to buy more. This thing is shot off 1, 2, 3, 4, look like maybe 5. We're pushing on 5. 6 went to sleep. Did 6 go to sleep? Yep, 6 is asleep over here. Yeah, was that a growth point? Wait. Okay, that's perlite. No, that's a growth point. That's perlite. Nope. So there's 6 growth points on here. One of them is asleep, you guys. So there's no need for me to even thinking about getting another in any type of capacity. But guys, get you one of these. We're going to go ahead and end this here video. I mean, she has a spotlight. There's no may. You're going to see her again, I know for a fact, in my begonia video, as I share a collection update video, whatever I'm deciding to call it. These leaves are just, and then the backs. Can we get that? Yeah. Now, some stuff like this, if I would have seen this plant a few years ago, it would have made me itch. Like, it's one of those things that you can see that just whatever about it really makes you itch. It's one of those. Yeah, whatever that phobia thing is. I don't think I have it anymore. I don't have it anymore. It's like, I don't know what to call it, but yeah, that would have freaked me out and gave me the itches, but it don't. It honestly don't. It just looks like a one of those pancakes that need to be flipped, But guys, that is it here for today's video. Again, we wanted to keep it sweet and straight to the point. If you don't know, she sits right here behind me. I don't want to try to move and then she sits right there. As you can see, there is a grow light there, which if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Boost Grow. Got those from Lowe's, $20. They do have a website. They have like 6-foot bars, 5-foot bars. It's just, we're gonna look that up. But yeah, she sits up there, and of course she's elevated. Y'all, what's the word? Is it elevated? There she is. Okay. Ooh, what's going on? I just got off work. Can I blame it on work? She is elevated to the top, so like I said, she's getting plenty of light from her grow light, and then there's a spider farmer light wherever it sits, somewhere above, y'all. This thing do the left right thing. Yeah. So my finger there, yeah, I had it right. She sits there, get plenty of spider farmer light. She's up in the air, getting plenty of humidity. Only thing I need to worry about, you guys, is I make sure that I feed her and water her. And as I can see about the sizes of these leaves, she's loving the feed. And I mean, we've been on the feed, y'all. You'll definitely hear more about that down the road as well. But Begonia, ferox. Sorry to the ones who have the phobia that cannot enjoy plants of such, but if you're like me, I can enjoy plants from other people in their collections instead of my collection, you know. For one, that saves me space, yeah. And then the heartache or the stress that comes along with it if and usually when something happens to it. So yeah, if you don't like them, you can enjoy mine, that's fine. Eventually I will be chopping her up and putting some on the shop. I said this year, well, not this year, next year we're going to start adding some more begonias. This is gorgeous, y'all. Oh, if I turn that light off, it's gonna be dark. Y'all ain't gonna see nothing. But she is, it's darker than what it looks. I mean, this leaf, that leaf, that one looks, this one looks good. Is it a newer leaf? No, it's just, I mean, they're all fairly dark, and I think it's just because of as they get older, they get more the, whatever those are called. Yeah, somebody knows. Let me know what those things are called, because I'm not going to remember it the next time. So, yeah, if you don't have one of these, you guys, I would definitely recommend you getting a Begonia ferox. Easy, as I said before, light, feed, water. I guess feed and water is technically the same thing, unless you're using slow release, then you get the gist, and they will grow. And I'm loving it. And I can't not believe she has grown so much. This is one of the ones that I do, like I said, and forget, which is what these pots are, set it and forget it. But yeah, guys, that definitely fall. But that is it here, guys, for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit the like button if you enjoy it. Let me know if you have one of these, if you're looking for one of these, or you're not looking for one of these, but like this one, but you're looking for the Milana Bologna. Yeah, but yeah, if you're looking for that one, I don't know if they both are crawlers. I don't think the Bologna is a crawler. Let me know. But I would prefer this one had been a climber or whatever besides a crawler. Nothing wrong with the crawling, it's just that you're only limited to so much space, and then it becomes a headache because there's more pot space. But anywho, let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like to support the channel, you guys, a little super thanks down there that say, hey Pete, thank you, $3, $4, $5, $10, $20,000. If you feel like it, I may question that 20,000. I will enjoy it. If you can't do that, you guys, just liking the video and sharing it also helps as well with that dang on algorithm. It is just a lot to be going on. I would say check out my Etsy shop, but as I mentioned, I think in the earlier video, that we will be having snow. So I think that is probably it for me. I did get out if you had placed the orders within the 2 weeks, all 27 of the mother lovers went out. Well, some went out Monday, and then some went out today, which is the 31st, whatever, today's Tuesday, whatever. But yeah, you should be receiving those this week. But guys, that is it here for today's video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. There we go. It's strange trying to get this thing to, like, look at that. I'm trying to get this leaf right, like that. And it's like you got to do the opposite. Y'all, whatever. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the brand new year. Bye.